Okay, hi, my name is Darren and welcome back to my episode channel. So for those who doesn't know, I'm a competitive player who likes to play doubles in the VGC format. And yes, I like to create and team build a featured Pokemon. And as you can see for today's episode, I am going to feature a Mega Steelix because you can get them in the early access in the tutorial. So right now I'm trying to finish off the Mega Pokemon that you can get those Mega Stones in the tutorial, and you can use them in the rank battles. And for today's episode is a bit of a special case. In fact, this video is rather short than my normal other videos, because yeah, I have already live streamed and a team built around it, and I'm actually use this team for my global challenge. So right now, the day one of global challenge is just right over. So I thought that yeah, it actually works pretty well. But it's actually not as easy as you think. But because you need to know you need to know the speed tier of all the Pokemon so that you are able to counter here and there. Whoever are faster can hit first, especially under a trick room team. So that's the reason why I felt that after day one, I want to make a video out of it for those who doesn't know about my live stream. So yeah, because I don't really live stream that often, it's only like during these events like global challenge here and there I may live stream out of it. So yeah, if you want to check more videos about a Mega Steelix team, please subscribe for more so that you are able, or go to my channel and then you can just take a look at my Mega Steelix global challenge of me using my Mega Steelix. So yeah, if you didn't know, once you select your team in a global challenge, you are not able to change your team out for 4 days. So global challenge will last for 4 days, from 1st of April to April 1st of May to 4th of May. And then yeah, you just battle 15 battles per day, no less, no more. And then actually you can play less, but I think by the time you play 3 battles, you can get a Venusaur. If that's what you want, yeah, please go ahead. But I'm here just to make a challenge using the tutorial and use them in the global challenge. So it works pretty well, as I've mentioned. In this team, as you can see, is a very hard trick room team. Mega Steelix has a base 30, even Steelix form it has a base 30, but I chose 30 is just in case if you want to have a free swap, so that and somehow the opponent attacking you into that slot, if you expected it or didn't expect that, and that's where 30 comes in, and I can take a hit from it, and then I can either try to get rid of that mons or just white guard if possible. So Steelix is here mainly as a hard attacker because once you Mega, it has a Sand Force ability where under the sand, Steel type, Rock type and Ground type will do more damage, and because Heavy Slam and Stopping Tantrum is a step move, yep, it can do a lot of way damage. I chose Stopping Tantrum is just in case if the opponent has a Levitate, swap into Levitate, my next Stopping Tantrum move will do more damage against another target, so that could be an option. But most of the time my lead will be Fairy Giraffe and Incineroar, or otherwise Fairy Giraffe and Primarina, because yeah, for some reason there is so many Rain team, so many Milotic team, King Gambit team. It's just so hard to lead with Fairy Giraffe and Incineroar. Ideally it's Fairy Giraffe and Incineroar, but otherwise if there is like a competitive Pokemon or a Defiant Pokemon, then you are not able to use Incineroar. And because King Gambit and Milotic, you definitely don't want... Okay, for King Gambit, it's alright for you to lead with Steelix, but most of the time it's like the opponent will lead with a water type Pokemon or a ground type Pokemon. Steelix don't want to tank the damage from that, right? So the great option is just Fairy Giraffe and Primarina. Steelix Char is not as great as a lead because there's so many King Gambit, so many Dark type, there's so many Sneasler. I don't know why I still see Sneasler, but yeah, that's an option. But anyway, Fairy Giraffe, this is my Fairy Giraffe team. Yeah, I did mention that I actually wanted to max HP and max defense. Just to take note, if you max HP and max defense, you can tank a Wave Crash with a Basket Legion Wave Crash under the rain, Choice Scarf, Adamant Nature. If it's an Adamant Nature, it will have a high chance of you tanking a hit. I think there's only like about 15% to 20% of chance surviving, not able to survive. So yeah, so you have a good chance of there's a good chance of on that. And if it's a Busker Legion, if it's a jolly Busker Legion, you are guaranteed able to take a hit. So I thought about that, but I think I changed otherwise and just use this EV spread because, well, this is my team that I'm going to use for my global challenge. So with this EV spread, or skill point spread I should say, I can still tank an edible nature with Crash Busker Legion, providing if it's not under the rain. So yeah, if it's under the rain, then I won't be able to tank a hit. If it's a jolly nature, I will have 50% chance of survival. So that is the main idea of this phase draft. And the reason, I think another main reason why is that I'm kind of weak against Floret. Even though Steelix is a good answer against that, but well, usually opponent will not lead with a Floret. But just in case if it does, I'm able to tank a Modest Nature Light of Rune once the Floret have Mega. So this skill point spread is a good idea to. I think I will use this skill point spread instead of the max HP and max defense. So choose what you want. Feel free to use it. This is my replicate code. If you have all these mons, please feel free to use them if you are interested. So yeah, Heart Trick Room, Eternal Roar, Sinistra. Sinistra is mostly all defensive bulk. Usually I prefer to have Shadow Ball, but my main idea of this team is not to answer against Mega Gengar. Because my Sinistra usually has some speed invested to get rid of Mega Gengar, but because the role of Sinistra is just to Macha Gacha, Life Deal, and Rage Powder. And if you're able to Trick Room, just Trick Room. And Sinistra is mainly to deal against water type Pokemon, especially Milotic, Primarina, and Rotom. But there are some cases that if there is an Incineroar or if there is a Aerodactyl, Sinistra is not a great idea to bring in. So if that's the case, then you have to, no choice, we have to lead with Primarina. So Rotom is especially Water Rotom is a big counter against my team. Primarina and Milotic, there's still some leeway, but I think this is a lot way better. And yes, I forgot to mention, Fairy Giraffe is an Endeavor set. So yeah. I'll try to use Hyper Voice, but I think Endeavor, it can work pretty well, just especially against other steel type Pokemon like King Gambit, Chopper Berry King Gambit, Archelodon, and all the water type Pokemon that I'm actually weak to. Because yeah, Incineroar, Steelix, and Tita, you do not want to tank a damage from a water type. So yeah. So I think this team is pretty good because it's a hard Trick Room, and at the same time, if I don't want to set up a Trick Room, Steelix can be there to act as a support, as a white guard. And there's also a Fire, Water, Grass core with Incineroar, Primarina, and Sinistra, so that you can have a safe switch in and switch out. Likewise for Steelix, because I'm weak to water, I can swap in into Sinistra or Primarina, and likewise for Tita. So Tita, okay, I keep mentioning about Giraffe and all the other support one. So yeah, Incineroar is being Incineroar, Primarina being Primarina, nothing special. Steelix is there. Once you set up a Sand, yep, Heavy Slam and Stopping Tantrum will just wreak havoc. White Guard is just to able to block a spread move, and it really saved me a lot of time. So just take note of that. White Guard actually really saved me a lot of games. So yeah, in a very close game scenario. So excuse me, I think not much people knows about White Guard on Steelix. So yeah, there you go. And Body Press is because Steelix has an insane defense stat, Body Press is a very good option. So Tita, the main idea is to counter against Sneasler and Busker Legion, who are weak against them, because Crunch just one shot Busker Legion. If it's a tanky variant of Busker Legion, I won't be able to one shot him, but the sand damage after turn, it will get rid of him. So that's good to know. High horsepower is to get rid of Sneasler. So that's why I need Tita to have a sash over here, because Sneasler and Busker Legion is a big counter against my team. So yeah, I'm sorry, this team, it kind of worked, but if there's all these threats coming in, it's a bit scary. So, but I still have fun with it. Once you set up a trick room, yeah, it's just so good to heavy slam it. Mega Steelix heavy slam it to the opponent. But I think the MVP of this team is actually Primarina. If you have watched my live stream, Primarina is my saving grace against my team. Steelix and Tita is just there as a late game sweeper or as a late game support. So yeah. That's that. I think I will only be playing for one game. So if you want to watch the rest of the video, please feel free to watch the live stream. So I will see you in the battle. Okay, so this is the only game that I'm gonna play. And yeah, I think this is a good example for Busker Legion gameplay now. But I don't know what build or this team has. He has a Conquistador. I know Conquistador has White Guard, so that could be a little annoying if he has that. Usually I may want to bring in Tita to answer Busker Legion, but I feel like I need Steelix Char to I need Steelix Char for Milo take. So I lead with Fairy Giraffe and Cream. I can't bring in Incineroar because there's Milo take, as I've mentioned. I'm only scared of White Guard Conquistador. I definitely need Steelix. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I will bring in Tita. I think I will bring in Steelix Char. The only problem is Busker Legion. But I think I need to make a fair trade. Because if I lead with Prim, if he leads with Steelix Char, yep, a grass type. I do not want to attack a grass type. So yes, I need something to do to be able to attack a grass type. And I can't bring in Incineroar too. If he brings in Milo take, that's a GG. So yeah. So because of this, I'm actually okay to I don't mind trick rooming, and I'm actually going to come mine up. I don't think both of them are able to do damage against my Prim. So yes. And I have a Steelix Char at the back. So if I ever need to, I can swap my Steelix Char to heal my Prim out. So I'm okay with this lead. So yeah, it's either they want to get rid of my Fairy Giraffe, or which I think he should. Okay, that was a crit, which is a little annoying. And you go into Icy Wind. Muddy Water, okay. So yeah, I can't set up a trick room now. Almost tempted to just Endeavor then. Just almost tempted to Endeavor. That could be an option. Oh, that crit matters, man, I think. Otherwise, I feel that I'm able to tank a hit. But because I have Milo tick, I mean, what Milo tick? I have Steelix Char. I can trick room. So I'm not scared of Kangaskhan Gun. So I'm going to trick room up. And I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. And that's the reason why I say Prim is the MVP of this team. Again, tank one Ice Beam. I'm a tanky variant of Steelix Char. Nice. Trick room. I know if he brings in Steelix Char means that he's gonna sell in the trick room. So yeah. So but because I set up a Carmine up, I'm not scared of Steelix Char. So I'm just going to Maja Gacha and Dazzling. I want my trick room to be in a field, so yeah. Yep. Oh, that was a crit onto the Milo tick. Okay, I don't kill Steelix Char. Wow, I thought I would be able to kill at that range. Okay, but at least the main threat is gone, which is Monolithic. No, no trick room. Okay, I actually don't mind if he actually tries to get rid of my Steelix Char. This is supposed to be a Steelix game. Going to like, excuse me, live deal and attack. Yep, this is just so that I don't get fake out. It's okay. Kill my Steelix Char. Maybe I should just attack, but I think it's fine. Yeah, maybe I should just attack, since I know I'm gonna die over here. So yeah, but it's fine. I still have 2 more turns of trick room. Heavy slam all the way. At this range, I mean, at this range, yeah, this initial is so dead, so yeah. And finally, Mega Steelix action. At least it's not a Premier Arena game. But yeah, this just shows the example of why I felt that Premier Arena is the MVP. It's because of this scenario. I think yeah, this is a good recreation of what I have experienced in the Global Challenge. It's like, yeah, in that 2 field, it's whether you want to get rid of my trick room or you want to get rid of my calm mind or just do damage against them, providing which Pokemon is more of a threat. So yeah. Got a Stomping Tantrum. And that's it. Let's see if you are a bulky variant of Basket Legend or not. Yep, I think I'll kill here. Karma single target. This will get rid of Basket Legend. This is a very good example. What a way to conclude of my first and last battle. So yeah, I think that's that. What a great example. Yeah, I do know that this is kind of like I'm still in a low rank, but it's exactly the same scenario of day 1 of the global challenge of what I've experienced. Is basically what exactly happens over here. So yeah, if this feels like I'm just recreating the game in global challenge. So yeah, I guess that's that. That is how my team works. If you can recreate or like use the way I do, feel free to use my team, or otherwise just watch my video. That's I think it's more, I'm more than happy than just watching my video. So subscribe for more. So yeah, I guess that's that. I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.